This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
I'm here for Peter.
Well, Lilith Hellfire, you come to the right place. Welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, is...
Hey, y'all.
See that? See how the music kicks up a notch when she shows up. Anyway, continuing, we're almost through the Alien Costume Saga, but today we're talking Marvel Team Up 146, Amazing Spider-Man 258 and 259. 48. But yeah, all of this is from October, November, and December 1984. Wow, this was before Back to the Future. Good Lord. Anyway, so yes. So Hellfire, first up, Marvel Team Up 146, Spider-Man and Nomad.
Yeah. All right.
It's got Taskmaster.
I know.
And the glowing fist of Doom.
Exactly, kid. Exactly. Enough said. All you need to know on the cover.
Oh, Lord. So, yes, title is Hero Worship.
How apropos.
Carrie Burkett, writer. Greg LaRoque, penciler. Mike Esposito, inker.
Are you just going to forget about Diana Eblers as the letterer and George Russos as colorist? That's fine.
Oh, and, of course, we got Lilith's favorite editor.
What up, Danny? I feel like, no offense to the writer or like whoever organized the panels, they were just like, so you guys just like, I don't know, the panel construction is kind of weird for me. Kind of makes the story move a little too slow. I don't know. It's just something about this issue. I'm just like, I don't know. Also, Rio Bravo, John Wayne. You know.
No.
This is an old story, folks.
Well, yeah. So yes, I guess there's a car accident. Spider-Man shows up and starts helping pulling people to safety.
Somebody says, the way he moves, it's so creepy. Then somebody else, I think he's cute.
Ah.
I was like, Felicia, is that you?
No. Just don't take the mask off. So yeah, as the Spider-Man's helping paramedics pull people out, you see someone in the crowd saying, so that's Spider-Man.
It's his first day. It's his first day in New York. It's fine. Nothing to see here, folks. No need to put a feather in your cap.
Yeah.
So yes, but the text box tells us this is Jack Monroe, aka Nomad.
Boo!
How dare you? He was the partner. He was the partner to Charlie Esther's favorite Captain America.
I know. I'm sorry.
Until they went nuts, and then
as you do, man. As you do.
Got woke up in the 80s. So yes, so Spider-Man swings off.
Not a care in the world.
Glad he can help out. Swings into an alley, lets the suit do its thing. My luck's been so unbelievably bad. I feel like a walking jinx. Maybe it's because I've been feeling so tired lately. Or maybe it has something to do with this costume.
Didn't Felicia tell you to go see Reed Richards like last episode? I'm pretty sure you should listen to Felicia just this one time.
Oh, we're going to get there in a few minutes.
I know. I'm just saying, it's like, I'm Peter Parker.
And now he has another problem with Mary Jane to think she's known all along that he's really Spider-Man.
Exhausted. Exactly.
Check out this month's Amazing and Spectacular. Oh, you're not?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you, Danny. And then just around the corner, we see a young kid want to, join the local gang, the Butcher Dogs.
Unless they're actually butchers, I don't care.
I just get a picture of a cartoon dog in a butcher shop. That's all I get.
Snap nose brat, yeah.
Like push him down into some garbage. We got business.
Hey, what do we got here? Oh, you picked the fight with the wrong dorky looking MFer.
One lone jerk wandering through our turf. They tell Peter, empty your pockets. Look, I have a switchblade.
Oh, that's all you got in your pocket? Watch out, because this guy's packing in his pouch, if you know what I'm saying.
Hello. But Pete's like, this is a joke. How can I handle these guys without giving away my identity? Again, they don't know who you are. You're in an alley. No one knows. No one's around. Just beat the crap out of them. But then we hear, let him go. I mean, now.
See, there's always someone watching in the superhero world, bro. Always.
Yep. And it's Jack Monroe. So, like, all right, maybe between the two of us, I won't have to use so much super strength and make a convincing argument.
You could just lift some weights.
He left the car over his head, though. He's just trying not to give away his identity.
Make himself look a little more physically intimidating. That's all I'm saying.
Where's baggy clothes, love?
He can. I would just, it's New York. There's literally a million superheroes. You'll be fine. You'll blend in. They'll just think you're Eddie Brock's cousin. It's fine.
Oh, jeez.
I need some muscle and some meat. I can't believe Ray said that. See last issue of episode of Capes and Lunatics.
Gobble gobble.
Dumb jerks, I hope you die. This kid. This freaking kid right here. Goodbye. I'd rather be dealing with Normie at this point. This kid's annoying.
The kid's like, maybe the gang saw me through that rock. Maybe they'll think I'm cool.
Yeah, you threw a rock, they're gonna let you join their gang, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. So Pete and Jack introduce themselves, and it's like, oh, here's the package you dropped, Jack. Oh, it's commercial artwork I'm delivering for an artist friend of mine. That'd be Steve Rogers.
Exactly.
As he was an artist at this time.
As you do, it was the 80s. It was crazy. It's fine.
Steve Rogers drew the Captain America comic for a time.
Of course he did.
Get it?
And they're gonna work that into a show, I'm sure, somehow, some way.
Literally, I think they wanted to give him like another one, like Iron Man or something. He's like, no, I want to draw Captain America. Started back then, people. Oh, of course they do Rio Bravo because Jack was, was around in the 50s and stuff. Yeah. Oh Lord! So Pete and
it is
Jack...
not the Duke's best picture. Okay, this guy has no taste.
Hey, gives him an excuse to go to a movie with Pete.
In the back row.
I don't think they're in the back row. He does have popcorn now. So they go to the movie, they come out, and that creepy kid sees them again.
So this is gonna be a thing then, fine. They're pretty close to the back row, is all I'm saying.
True.
Is he smoking a cigarette? Kids, you could do that back then up until like the 90s, so.
What, in a movie theater? No, I think they were like Twizzlers or something.
That's a Twizzler? You sure it's not a doobie?
Oh Lord, it could be. I don't know. They were hard on that in the 80s, I love.
Smoked a doobie.
Because they were looking the other way about crack, but okay.
Nailed it.
True story. Google it.
Anyway, so Pete and Jack come out of the movie. Jack's all excited about the movie, but then that same creepy
He's
kid.
ruining spoilers for the poor people on the streets.
And he grabbed the artwork. So Pete and Jack split up. They change into their suits. I'm like, the track one lone kid. Pete didn't want to give away his identity, but he'll put the suit on to track this kid. And both of them thinking, boy, I wonder what the other one would think if they knew they spent the afternoon with a superhero.
Yeah.
This is only a couple issues until the final Marvel team up. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it went to 150, and then they started up Web of Spider-Man, which we'll get to Web of Spider-Man #1 next week.
Hooray!
Very.
Poor Marvel team up.
So yes, they're tracking this kid through these alleys.
My regular sticky web. Okay. Get along, little doggy. Get along, little doggy. I'm just like, okay, this is why you don't watch cowboy movies.
Yeah. So Spider-Man and Nomad are trying to explain to each other why they're there, and come on, we gotta get that package. But nearby,
you gotta be gentle with the package. Really, Philip? Come on, man.
Oh,
come on, you're killing me.
I'm sorry. That's right. Maybe I was just trying to give you a break, Lil.
Be gentle with the package. I mean, if ever there was a perfect time to use that drop.
I mean, just listen to the love on that voice, though, too.
Be gentle with the package. Every now and then.
Hell.
So yeah, here we go with the Spidey. I got it, bro. Okay.
But hey, look, thanks to the package snatcher.
I'm hardly a helpless bystander. Are you sure?
But look, what do they run into? What does this say? Taskmaster recruitment drive?
Honestly, I like the modern update on Taskmaster.
What, the suit or?
Yeah, the suit. This one's got him looking like a He-Man reject.
Oh, we're gonna get this Taskmaster in an issue of Captain America we're covering soon.
I'm gonna call Matt Kona. I'm like, you owe me. Come do these issues.
Oh, how dare you?
I'm kidding.
See you later, Bunky.
Oh.
So yeah, Taskmaster's like, here, come join my private academy and you'll make money. And all these guys are like, yeah, money.
This guy over here looking like Apocalypse's little nephew. Like,
but
okay.
yeah, because Taskmaster's like, you won't be working directly for me. After your training, you'll work for this gent over here, the Black Abbot.
Ooh. Not intimidating at all. This guy, no.
How about no?
Yeah, I know. Okay. How about this?
Exactly.
He's got red eyes. God help me, red eyes. You have shown.
Can we ever see him again? He is of little importance.
I don't think, unless I missed something, but you have shown wisdom, my sons, in answering the Taskmaster summons. Jeez.
Does he have something to do with Hydra or something?
I'm looking this up, but I mean,
that's what I vaguely remember about this.
This is pretty sad. If it's like, I'm pretty versed in Marvel, and if I don't know this guy, Greg LaRoe and Kerry Burkett created this guy, so.
Yeah, so we never saw them again.
Black Abbot. Oh, where was that?
Yeah, that's the only thing I really remember. Like Hydra made a deal with him or something, and that's how they rose to power or something like that.
Trying to see his first appearance, but the Black Abbot was once a month of Dakoth Kuru, a sect that had managed to use their teachings to unlock the full potential of their minds, giving them incredible mental powers.
Shouldn't he be like with Doctor Strange or whatever?
I wonder if he was
like it sounds more Doctor Strange-ish.
I wonder if he was like a team up Marvel, just like a Marvel team up thing, because Spider-Man and the Human Torch defeated one of his apostles, pretending to be the Black Abbot, and then Spider-Man and Thor defeated the true Black Abbot.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm just wondering if he was a mainstay of Marvel team up.
So yeah, after 150, we never saw him again.
Oh my lord! And I was saying Marvel. 147 and 148. So he's going to be in the next 2 issues of Marvel Team Up, which we're not covering either. Jeez.
I'm sure eventually we'll get it back around to it somewhere, some way.
Yeah, the footnotes: Marvel Team Up 147, 148, Captain America 394, and then the Punisher Volume 7, number 5, and that's the last one. So I think we know what happened to the Black Abbot.
Yes.
Hello, thank you, Frank.
They're like, all right, nobody likes this guy. Kill him. Kill him.
For once,
let Frank be good at his job for one damn time.
For once, the entire world thanks you, Frank Castle.
Poor Frank.
The garbage man. So yeah, that kid shows up and he's like, "Look, I stole this package. I don't know what's in it, but hey." And what? Spider-Man was chasing you, and you probably let him right here.
Idiot. This is why I don't like snot-nosed little brats in our gang, see?
And then, yeah, Taskmaster's like, "Ooh, if Spider-Man is on his way here, this could be a chance to settle an old score with him." From Marvel Team Up 103. Thank you, Danny.
Oh, God.
So Taskmaster is like, "This is time for your first lesson." Oh, and one of the gang guys is saying, "We owe the Raw Crawler 2 for the way he beat us and took on our buddy Cool Breeze."
Ooh.
Oh, this is that from the Marvel Team Up 140, the issue before. Yeah. Remember we did 141? Yeah. Yep. So Spider-Man swings in, starts getting
cocktail, yes. I mean, it's not a bazooka, but it'll do in a pinch.
Yeah.
He even calls him a turkey, so you know what that means.
The big bazooka. But trick arrows and
what is this, a Green Arrow issue?
Somebody
get Hawkeye on the phone. This is unappreciated.
Spider-Man says Hawkeye's the only guy I know.
Exactly.
That's when the thugs come out and try to start beating on Spider-Man.
Button it, wimp!
He's like, "Okay, I recognize this gang. This is the gang Black Widow and I fought."
Honestly, how come nobody ships Spider-Man and Black Widow? Because, come on.
Well, Peter David did in Spider-Man Alien Reality.
Well, that doesn't count. I mean, actual, fans. I'm kidding.
But yeah, so Taskmaster's going after Spider-Man with trick arrows, the gang's attacking him, and then Nomad's like, "Oh, I better help." Oh Lord. Then the kid sees
this panel looks like Pete's actually having a good time, but that might just be me.
Which panel?
The one where he's like, "Yar!" shaking and convulsing. Just saying. Look the way his legs are squinched together there. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But that kid who stole the package is like, "Man, look at Nomad. He don't got no power."
He even knows who Nomad is. Come on.
Well, no, he doesn't even call him by name. It's like, "Hey, look at that guy. He has no powers." They're still pretty tough. I'm like, how do you know he doesn't have powers?
Because he would have used them by now.
Maybe. But I mean, you could just say Spider-Man was an acrobat or something.
He's pretty strong, though. People have seen him lift cars like he's Superman.
Yeah. He's got photogenic reflexes.
I'll allow it this one time. I don't feel like getting into it, but I'll allow it.
He's probably a mutant.
No, he got hit with radioactive stuff.
Phrasing. Radioactive stuff.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
Wow, phrasing.
That's when the Black Abbot comes in and hits Spider-Man with his mental powers.
His mental bolts. Yeah, take that. Well, I mean, maybe he'll finally knock some sense into Peter because he's been being an idiot with this stupid suit for too long. Okay, dudes, put your eyeballs back in and listen up. I'm like, what?
Ah!
What? Eyeballs and penises. I was waiting.
There you were.
I mean, it does look like a circle jerk. Nobody tell Rob.
Look at
them all just standing around. Peter's all passed out. I'm just saying, man, this is how many of movies that I've watched have started. Nobody tell Rob.
The Lilith Hellfire hard drive. But yeah, Black Abbot. This is only the beginning, my sons. You shall partake in a measure of the power.
In a measure of the power you have just witnessed. So, like, did we really just not see anything that great? Really? Okay.
But even the gang's smart. They're like, yeah, I know this sounds great at first, but I don't want to tangle with dudes like Spider-Man.
Chickens.
No one calls me chicken. But then Black Abbot, I guess, mind whammies him. And like,
first of all, gangs that actually have a brain, I'm here for it.
Yeah. And then he like disintegrates the guy.
Well, I guess everybody's gonna fall in line after that.
Finish him.
And this is why telepathy is a villain's power, and that is why Professor X is a villain.
Yeah.
Parading as a hero.
Check out Capes and Lunatics episode 156.
Or anytime we bring up X name.
Yeah.
Really.
Or telepathy. And now, what, Abbott's gonna use his power on Spider-Man?
No, sorry.
Nomad's like, no. Oh wait, look, here's a handy dandy shield just sitting here. Because Taskmaster is a big cat fan.
I was Bucky before I was Nomad, you know. I can't.
And he's thinking it, so he's basically telling himself, you know, I was Bucky before I was Nomad.
So I'm just gonna throw this shield.
And basically, Black Abbot uses his power on himself.
Oh god.
Burns his own arm.
Well, there goes another arm lost for nothing. So like, somebody at Marvel have a fetish for like people with one arm. Is that what it is?
Winter Soldier, Cable, Black Abbot, Misty Knight. I guess maybe.
Yeah, I'm sensing a recurring theme here.
But then Taskmaster goes after Spider-Man again. This is a little move I picked up while watching Iron Fist.
Oh, honey.
This comment did not age well.
I was just about to say that. We're gonna need that drop from Diggle.
Oh yes. Oh, you were watching season 2. Aw. Taskmaster's like, I've studied your style too. And a little Daredevil agility.
When people used to accuse Daredevil of being a Spider-Man ripoff. Nice to turn the tables a little bit. Fun fact, that's true.
Then Frank Miller got his hands on him.
Miller!
What, old Miller wasn't bad.
I know. But his tropes have outstayed its welcome. They're welcome.
Yeah.
This damn kid, is he gonna die or not?
No. Oh Lord. But yeah, what Taskmaster takes off because he figured out he's not getting paid.
Well, got no skin in this game.
But then one of the building starts coming down. Or no, it's on. It blew up. So Nomad has to save the kid.
Does he though?
Oh. Well, people are going to give him attitude if they find out he didn't.
How are they gonna find out?
Oh, trust me, Steve Rogers will find out.
True, he is a nosy Nelly.
So yeah, for the big.
Got nothing but time, literally.
So yes, Spider-Man gets or Nomad gets the kid out, and
He's gonna use his clinging powers.
but both they'll hold the building up till they get out. But then the Black Abbot and Taskmaster disappeared. But don't worry, Black Abbot will be back next issue. We won't.
And then very shortly after, we'll never ever have to see him again.
Yep. But then the Nomad's the kid's hero as he runs off with a garbage can lid.
And this is why kids are the worst. So fickle. So fickle. I don't want to be in a gang like them anymore. I want to be like you. And then he's going to see like Hawkeye and pick up archery for a week or two.
Don't judge me.
Never, Luca, never.
Luca, never guess what Aunt Lil said about you. I say nothing. All right, let's get to it. Next issue, Amazing Spider-Man 258.
Finally.
Well, first.
So it's like, is this the Spider-Man equivalent of Nightfall?
Oh.
No, that would be the Clone Saga.
So basically, yeah, Mary Jane's just revealed that she knows Peter is Spider-Man. So, but all in all,
like, I love this book though.
Yeah.
Like the artwork is just markedly better than Marvel.
Oh yeah, Ron Friend was killing it. Yeah. But all in all, it's been a run.
Like, look how crisp that is. How the colors pop. Pete's stupid little spit curl.
It's been a rotten week for Peter Parker and his costume identity. He's already faced death at the hands of Silvermane.
Ooh.
Spectacular Spider-Man 94-95 and
see last issues for details. Thank you, Danny.
There you go. And Puma.
Puma. Better as a running shoe or a soccer shoe. Just saying.
So yeah, so Mary Jane says has to restate, I know you're Spider-Man. And Pete's like, damn Puma, why did he have to crash in here? Last episode. So
I care about you, Peter. I really do.
But she starts barging out the door. He's like, wait. She's like, wait, deny it.
Uh-oh. Look what just happened then.
No, yeah. Felicia shows up. Oh, good Lord. What's happening, lover? I just stopped by too. Whoops.
This is why he told you to stop coming in like this, Felicia.
Yeah. So Mary Jane's like, it's true. I should be going. And so she walks out and Kat's like, who is that? What is she doing here? Why don't you answer me?
Of course she should go. She doesn't belong here.
Let her go, lover. You don't need that bimbo.
Kettle calling the cat.
Oh.
Hello.
She's a friend, Cat, a friend, but you just ruined everything. Yeah, but so how many times I gotta tell you not to come through the window? What do you think that skylight's for? You could have just told her you're in the bathroom.
I'm putting him on the glass. Oh, sorry, couldn't resist.
You just told her you're in the bathroom for an hour. Use the skylight.
Air it out.
So Felicia gets all mad and is about to pull by Felicia and jump back out the window. And he's like, wait, no. And he webs her up and she's like, wait, you have me, but you didn't even try to stop her. Oh, Spider, I'm sorry I doubted you.
That was an accident. Maybe.
Well, yeah, because he's like, wait a minute, I didn't know I could like shoot webbing while my clothes, look like this.
Exactly. Time to go see Reed Richards.
Because
buddy.
even though it looks like regular clothes, it is secretly an alien black costume. Our last Marvel superhero Secret Wars reference, maybe.
Finally, my liver can rejoice. And hey, it was on sale then, so go to the newsstands or wherever the hell you old people get your comic.
Thank you, Dan. So now Pete's like thinking, oh, maybe I should go see Reed Richards.
Maybe you should actually wear real clothes.
Oh, that's right, man. He's been wearing it. He's been wearing this alien as a clothes for months now, you know.
But I do like that. You know how it's like that trope that, you know, cartoons and comic book characters never change clothes. Well, I mean, that was fun, though. I will say that. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in Hartsdale, New Mexico.
Fireheart gets back. Oh, he wants information on Spider-Man. He's obsessed now.
As you do. Once you see that glorious spider booty, you are obsessed. I'm here for Peter.
Subtext.
Just text at this point, to be honest.
He's preparing for their next and final meeting. But meanwhile, back at Chelsea Street, Pete's boarding over the window. Puma crashed through.
Mrs. Muggins ain't gonna say nothing.
Maybe she don't know yet.
That nosy old broad, of course she knows. She's just gonna put a tab on his rent. That's all.
So yeah, he's he tries to call Mary Jane, but she's not picking up. Looks like she's packing.
I love this. Moments later, at a fashionable Upper West Side brownstone. Like, how the hell can she afford a brownstone? Modeling in the 80s didn't pay that good.
Oh, that's all modeling. Wasn't modeling for a click.
Unless you were like one of the like Super 5 or whatever. No. Mary Jane was not.
Modeling wasn't like code for like stripping or something.
Yikes. That would have been a more interesting story, to be honest.
Phil.
So she's writing a goodbye letter to Peter.
Writing Spider-Man.
That would be Sin City. I believe that's the comic book you're looking for.
But she's like, oh no, she finds a picture of her sister. Oh no, I'm running out on Peter just like on my sister. Wonder what that means. Stay tuned.
The sister we don't talk about in modern era. Gail and the boys.
So yeah, Pete takes his costume off. He's like, I don't even know what I'd say if she answered. Oh Lord, and he get the floating heads of guilt.
Take a drink at this
They
point.
won't speak to me because I dropped out of graduate school. Remember that? Joe Roberts.
No one cares, bro.
Joe Robertson's hassling me at work. My flat lip.
Take a class. Be better. Be a better photographer.
Black cat.
Well, that was a mistake.
Just all the villains.
Yeah, you dug this hole for yourself, Peter. I mean, I can't feel bad for you, huh?
So cool.
He's a drama queen. Can we all just agree Peter's a little bit of a drama queen?
And look, he falls asleep in the chair. Remember that. Because as he does,
he's about to have his way with him.
After he falls asleep in the chair, the suit jumps up and takes him out for a nightly spin. Because it looks like Spider-Man's leaping around, but he's really sleeping.
I love how they open up the mask. His eyes were asleep. Like, no, we couldn't have figured that one out.
You got to speak to the lowest common denominator. But meanwhile, Peter's dreaming.
I think they just needed to pad out the panels, but that's just me.
Peter having his nightmare. Look, he's in high school.
Back when he was a total nerd. Look at that. That's when he was busy radioactive science fairs right there. Nerd.
But then, his
subconscious is actually
it's like the black costume is chasing him, but then the red and blue costume is
pulling you. You're tearing me apart. You know what? I'm gonna make this my profile picture. You're tearing me apart. I'm gonna do it right now.
But then he wakes up in bed. Shouldn't that have been an alarm bell?
Chair. This symbiote suit is an idiot. No wonder it went after Brock.
I know, because Peter wakes up in bed and he's like, wait, looks like the costume is moving. Then he
Finally,
looks out the window and sees it's late afternoon again. He's like, man, a lot of strange stuff's going on around this costume.
is it time?
Yep.
Is it time?
Finally, eventually, sometime later, he swings through the Baxter building.
So apropos. Oh my God, yes. The next Fantastic Four movie should be a Seinfeld parody because it makes sense.
It's a movie about nothing.
All the Fantastic Four movies have been about nothing.
So window opens, Spider-Man comes in, and oh look, it's Charlie's second favorite FF member, Herbert. He says, here, Mr. Fantastic and the Human Torch have already been notified. I shall escort you to them. And Pete's like freaking out. Oh, this place is awesome. I'm thinking, haven't you been here before? Amazing Spider-Man #1? At least Amazing Spider-Man #1, thank you.
Well, he was so starstruck and annoyed that they
What do
wouldn't,
you mean you won't pay me? So Torch, hey, why the unexpected visit? I could use your help. And he says, my costume's been acting weird. And Reed's like, nah, no problem. I told you I'd examine it. And again, Reed's like, let me assemble the equipment. He's like, I don't want to alarm Spider-Man, but if what I suspect is true, this costume is far more than it appears to be.
Well, you need to alarm him. He's an
but I like this
idiot.
montage. He, has him shooting webbing. He's like, no mechanical structures. Where's that webbing coming from? And it can mimic any outward appearance, and it flows on and off your body. But then, meanwhile, across town,
it is rather rude. It's like, bro, come on. Enough with the mask. Enough with the roses.
His henchmen are probably staring because the Hobgoblin won't get off that glider, even though they're inside.
What a jerk!
I know you know that thing's going to be jerk.
Putting our fumes and everything.
It's like probably running your lawnmower in the house. Come on.
I love this though. According to some very reliable witnesses, the Hobgoblin is dead. See issue number 251, by the way.
Oh, wasn't that during our Hobgoblin month?
Gobble, gobble.
It was. Gobble,
gobble. Gobble.
Get it? Stay tuned this November for Hobgobble second annual.
Gobble, gobble.
Followed by in December.
Gobble, gobble, too. Electric
Did I tell you what we're doing in December? It's all Sinister Six, baby. So you know what that means. Sinister Sixmas.
Oh, nice! I love it.
And
we should do a little preview in July, because get it? Sinister Sixmas in July, get it?
Although December will not only be Sinister Sixmas, but it'll also be our 100th episode.
Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm. So,
look at Johnny.
No. I just love the rose. It's like, oh yeah, Hobgoblin's supposedly dead. How do I know you're the real guy, even though you're hanging on that stupid glider? So he calls in his men to just get decimated by the Hobgoblin.
I trust you will not object to a little. So it's like, I would never be a henchman in the Marvel universe. You're better off being a henchman in like the Spawn universe, I think.
So yeah, I guess Hobgoblin passes the test.
Oh, can we just get back to the test though? Because I just love. You mean it's a lie?
Well, I love this part. It's tickling everyone's butt for Secret Wars. It's like, hey, do you ever think about the Beyonders playing it? Yeah, remember that time Galactus almost stepped on us? Secret Wars. But yeah, this is one of. I mean, this panel's been reprinted so many times. You are wearing a highly evolved symbiote, a sentient being which has attached itself to you both mentally and physically. You mean it's alive?
Exactly.
So Reed's like, I suggest you remove it immediately. He's like, okay, but then, hey, the suit's not coming off. It doesn't want to come off. So Reed's like, oh no, it's just as I feared. The costume is afraid of being separated. Johnny, should I try burning it off? He's like, no.
Johnny, damn little
It would have
arson
worked, but yeah,
bug
like Reed said,
he
you might
is.
scorch him. So Reed stretches his hand down a hall until he gets to his sonic blaster. And
Oh, sonic blaster.
blast the suit, it comes off, and then it's working. Oh look, the camera fell out.
Out of the pouch. Boy.
I was waiting.
So Reed's like, get ready, Johnny. The suit comes off. Johnny's surrounded.
And now he's in his
look,
tiny whiteys.
they put the suit in a burning ring of fire.
Johnny Cash reference.
Then Reed puts it in a little special container.
Why are you covering
He's
your
in his
face?
tiny
You
whities
can't
and
be
he's
that
covering his
ugly.
Give me a break, Torch. You may not have a secret identity, but I do. You're not going to know my identity until Dan Slott takes over.
Nice. He should have kept
What,
that
the
suit, to
symbiote?
be honest. No,
Oh yeah,
the Fantastic Four suit. Just painted it red, put a
they
little
made them
spider on it.
unstable molecules. But yeah,
Exactly.
Johnny's like, here, I found you an old Fantastic Four uniform, but we didn't have any masks. So it gives him a paper bag over his head.
Perfect, honestly, perfect. No
So
shoes, no nothing.
Reed gives Spider-Man his camera back, and Johnny's like, why would Spider-Man carry a camera? He's a voyeur.
He's a selfie
Seriously.
king. He's a narcissist.
Oh my lord! Can you?
There's a four dangers.
I mean,
four alarm dangers.
can you imagine? I mean, I know Johnny was already an egomaniac, but can you imagine if this was the moment? This idea has merit. I'm kidding. Like Johnny would use a big word like merit. Anyway.
At Nightwing PDP, y'all.
Who's
At
ever
Nightwing
accused
PDP.
Johnny Storm of being smart? Come on. So yeah, Johnny takes he flies him out some rooftop, and he's like, you can make it home from here, and Pete's like, I'll manage. Because he tells him, you can have the costume. I don't want to see that thing again. Then he's like jumping home, and he's like, a symbiote? What could have been feeding off of? Glandular secretion, fat cells, bodily waste? Maybe that's why I've been so tired lately. Duh. But yeah, like you said, the spider sense starts going off. I think I hear gunshots. What is it? I don't know what. They're trying to rob the liquor store, I guess, because they're standing in front of the liquor store. So the one guy's like, grabs a woman. He's like, I got a hostage. Nothing can stop us now, until Spider-Man jumps down and basically punches and kicks like 3 guys at once. Gotta make this short and sweet. A cop's been shot. And then he's having trouble keeping the bag on his head. But he takes down the goons, saves the hostage, but then a bunch of reporters show up, and they're like, who are you? Who are you? Why are you wearing that old Fantastic Four outfit? Is this some sort of superhero initiation prank?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they all get in his face. So Peter, oh wow, he made a 25-foot leap straight up. Because now we can see a kick me sign on his. Why me? Why me? And he's like, I can't believe everything that happened in the last 24 hours. Mary Jane announced she knows I'm Spider-Man. I've been arguing with the Black Cat and a real doozy of a nightmare. And now do I know the costume was alive? And I'm the butt of one of the Human Torch's sick pranks. What more could go wrong? That's when it starts snowing in the middle of
Just
summer.
another day in the life of Peter Parker, to be honest.
But why is it snowing? Check out 349 if you're interested.
Thank you, Danny. I like how they like to have a little continuity every now and then.
Yes, that was nice back then. They actually had continuity. Got to push some units. But yeah,
web shooters are in a sorry state.
Yeah, he's watching the news of his, his superhero initiation prank, and he says, pull out his old suit and get some get some web shooters back in working order. That's when Mary Jane shows up.
She's not looking the best, by the way.
She's like, you see the weird weather outside? And I'm sorry I ran out on you yesterday, but I think it's time we had to talk.
Here we go, guys.
Yes, next issue. But yeah, all of that last page. The suit's just hammering at the containment cell, and it's just like, it assesses his current situation and begins to plan to hate, to hunger for revenge. Now it just needs a dumb meathead.
It's gonna be a busy issue. I need some muscle and some meat and a little dash of tragic backstory for the lulz.
Oh yes, all right. Our final issue of the episode, Amazing 259. So yes, Pete and Mary Jane. What is that? Central Park. They're in a park, but I don't know which park that is. Does New York have a park besides Central Park?
I mean, that's the biggest, but they're covered in parks, so.
Oh, okay. But again, we get the editor's note that, after I told you I knew you were Spider-Man.
The original is back, baby.
Yeah. Get that at the end. But yeah, this one's basic, mostly just like Mary Jane's backstory.
It's like, did we really need that? Can't she just sit still and look pretty? Be barefoot in the kitchen with kids. Like, can she just do that?
Oh, damn. That's at Lilith Hellfire.
Hashtag sarcasm for the win.
Sure, Lilith Hellfire. We know how you feel about women.
Duh. Oh, look at these nice little booty shorts and a hoodie she's got on, by the way.
How's she steal your look?
I would never.
But yeah, she explains to Peter how when her parents got married, and
she is flaky AF though. I agree.
And the father was like a failed writer.
Is there any other kind? Like, honest? Can we be honest?
Ooh. Stephen King would like to have a word with you.
I mean, it takes a lot, it takes a lot to be a successful artist, especially a writer. So a lot of people are selling their souls to the devil. Looking at you, Alan Moore.
So the dad began switching jobs. They kept moving. Oh yeah, he worked at a college. And then the way to Mary Jane became a class clown to make new friends every time. But her sister wanted to be a dancer.
Kind of dancer.
So yeah, the home situation just got worse and worse. Dad, I never wanted a house and children. He smacks the sister.
I agree. Can't you keep those kids quiet?
So Mary Jane's was always out of the house, and then I guess while the dad was getting an award, they slip out of the house and leave.
Hey, her sister's little dance montage. I just kept thinking she's a maniac.
Fame. I wanna live.
Nice.
But yeah, so I guess they go to stay with various different relatives, and then
is that where the aunt comes in?
Well, yeah, they finally show her with Aunt Anna, who introduces her to May Parker. She has a nephew who's only a year older than you. There's Mr. Bookworm again. Do you remember how our aunts were always trying to get us together? Do you, Peter?
Because we sure do.
Face Tiger. Remember that jackpot?
Foolish boy. I was told you had a great personality. Wow, he actually admits it. Like, whoa.
You know what that means.
Like, okay, Peter is a quote unquote nice guy. Where's his fedora? Where is his fedora?
What? Fedora.
You know, neck beards and fedoras.
Oh, okay. But then elsewhere at that very moment, they got a casino set up in a old train.
As you do, man. Man, come on. New York's been hipster since before hipsters knew what hipster was.
I guess maybe the rent's cheap, but yeah, the hobgoblin comes in. I'm afraid you'll have to postpone tonight. Oh, hi, Roderick. The police may not be aware of this sweet setup, but nothing escapes the notice of Hobgoblin.
You gotta be nuts. I'm already kicking into the Kingpin's coffers.
Mm-hmm. Because the Hobgoblin wants 10%. Why shouldn't think of the alternative? You cater to a very exclusive clientele. How long will they continue to patronize you if I begin to make life unpleasant for them and you?
That's the kind of criminal activity I can get behind. Terrorizing other criminals. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. So, yeah, Hobgoblin takes off and says, better think about it. And I'll meet Mary Jane still going on with her story, moving in with more relatives. Her sister meets a guy.
Ends good. National Honor Society.
And they're going to get married as soon as they finish high school. Oh, Mary Jane's in the drama department.
Of course she is.
Drama queen.
That's right. Here I am, Tiger. Really? I don't think that's what Shakespeare had in mind.
But yeah, the sister gets married. They move away. Then they come back because their first kid is born. But yeah, they're still in college and they're having babies.
Babies having babies.
Here, Mary Jane grabs some Italian ice. But then, in the back room of some store,
phrasing?
What? Back room? Oh, okay. I get ya.
Oh, I get it. Party in the front and the back. His name is Hobgoblin.
Like I said, what is this? Way off track betting?
I believe that's what the internet is for now.
What?
I cannot relate to this part of the story at all.
So Hobgoblin's terrorizing them now. Tears through all the goons. Tells this guy he's paying up now too.
I love it. Save your money, gentlemen. There will only be one winner today.
Tell me, Hobgoblin.
Gobble.
Whoa.
Gobble gobble.
Son, tell you. That's not stereotypical at all, is it?
This is the back of a butcher shop. So Mary Jane's still telling Peter the story. So basically, her sister and the husband are having problems, and they have another kid, but then the husband moves out. And then their mom dies.
Oof.
Yeah. So Mary Jane has to get a job. But then Mary Jane and the sister are like, her sister's like, we can make this work. And Mary Jane's like, no, you wanted kids. You wanted all this. That's not my problem.
Just vicious cycles that the Watson women are repeating. It's kind of sad.
And she runs away from her sister. Which, whatever happened to her sister? Oh, we'll get to that next month.
It's fine.
What? We will travel to that magical land known as Pittsburgh.
I know.
Mary Jane, and in one way or another, I've been running ever since.
Almost 4 years. Terrible sister, really. Terrible person, honestly. You should be crying. Be ashamed of yourself.
She doesn't want to talk to me, and I don't blame her.
Oh, there's the Aunt May guilt head.
Yep, she's like, Aunt May told me and Mary Jane had a lot in common once. We've both lost so much. Aunt May, I've even lost her recently.
Well, I mean, she's still alive miraculously. She's like 92 and a half. Plus infinity.
Until that Mephisto de-aging. Come to the Mephisto Youth Spa.
Unless you're Otto, then that's not going to work out for you.
And Peter's still thinking about lying to Mary Jane. He's like, how can I do that when she just told me everything?
See, he's a jerk, bro. Just a jerk.
I know your greatest secret now. You know all of mine. I didn't mean to tell you I knew you were Spider-Man. I knew you'd react this way. In fact, I almost ran out again.
Oh, Peter. You can be such a cornball.
But I can't. I couldn't run out on you. I care about you. I really do.
Hey, what's going to happen to us now? Who knows?
Boy, look
maybe we should just take it one day at a time, or maybe one more day.
Oh,
right in the gut.
But how shallow does she come off of? I mean, she's already turned him, like, he proposed to her, like, what, at least once already? She turned him down, but now she's all interested because she knows he's Spider-Man.
She got a little bit of that Felicia Hardy going on. Meanwhile, at the Baxter building.
She-Hulk,
yeah. John Byrne?
Oh, yeah, She-Hulk, because she took Ben Grimm's place.
Yeah, as you do.
So, Reed's telling her about the Spider-Man's alien costume. You may not recognize it in this form, but it's this Spider-Man brought it back with him from the Beyonders planet.
Hey, see Marvel Superhero Secret Wars limited series for details. Thank you, baby.
Okay, that's our last Secret Wars drop thing.
Are you sure? I feel like there's one more lurking, and my liver just can't take it.
In this issue, at least, I think. So yeah, he's telling her about last issue. She-Hulk. Woo! I used to think it looked sexy on him.
As related last issue, Danny again. See, I told you.
But yeah, well, yeah, but it wasn't a Secret Wars mention.
Just a trilly.
Yeah, Reed's trying to communicate with it, and he's like, it used to respond to Spider-Man's thoughts. That could imply a certain level of intelligence. She-Hulk, give me a break. Next, you'll be telling me that's capable of feeling emotions like love and hate.
Definitely feels hate.
See, the suit, man, it gets rejected by Peter, and who's the rebound guy? Not Musclehead Brock.
As you do.
Ask Lil.
Back to the rose with his
roses.
Hobgoblin.
I know. He's like, you've done well, my friend. Within a few weeks.
Oh, why is he showing that terrible picture? Like, that's how crazy his hair looks. Like, can you see that? What is that? That is a choice.
White man cornrows.
And waves, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, because Hobgoblin's like, you know what? Yeah, I got all the gambling under your control now, so you're going to help me with little things.
This is Harry Osborn.
Which I believe we also which next issue I believe we already covered in our Hobgobble Gobble month. Well, our first annual Hobgobble Gobble month.
Gobble gobble.
We're gonna have to do Hobgobble Gobble month every year, right? Just so we can use this.
Gobble gobble.
Poor Ray.
Gobble gobble.
You sending him his shekels.
He's part of the team now.
Ray, did he have a date?
Hey, Matt Kona bought some into the night shirts, okay? He's covered.
I should get myself one too.
Oh, maybe Ray will put it up on the Facebook page. Ask them if they have tank tops.
That would be messed up. Get him with tank top like with his own logo on it for Christmas. Because they can't wear tank tops on Christmas in Australia.
Lilith's podcasting has gone up 200%. What's going on?
Oh, Hobgoblin's in the news, guys.
Yeah, because Pete gets home. Oh, look, there's Miss Muggins checking him out.
Miss Muggins.
But again, yeah, the Hobgoblin's been sighted.
You better fix that window, jerk.
But yeah, the Hobgoblin, again, I thought he was dead. Amazing 251.
Thank you, Danny. I didn't forget that.
But yeah, so yeah, Pete runs up to get the old costume.
Oh, all of a sudden we want the old costume now, do we?
Wow.
Just put that Fantastic Four and paper bag back on your head.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Spider Signal, King of the Selfies camera, and old web shooters.
My automatic camera's loaded with fresh film. See, that's his problem. He's using an automatic. He's using a point and shoot. He should be using like a Nikon or a Canon with a nice telescopic lens.
How much money do you think he has?
Well, he's not going to have a job much longer if he keeps using crappy quality. Just saying.
How about new?
If you're going to be an artist, invest in your tools.
You got to invest in web fluid. How is he gonna?
Well, he better ask Reed Richards for some money. Make a patent, do something.
He did in Amazing Spider-Man _1, and he turned him down. Remember?
You could ask him for a loan now. Surely they're better friends.
I don't know about that. Don't call me Shirley. But yeah, he's like, the Hobgoblin's always managed to fight me to a standstill, but not this time.
Sure, buddy.
Trying to be all badass, climbing up the wall of his bathroom.
He's not getting away from me again.
When I'm finished with him, the Hobgoblin's going to know he's been beaten. He's going to know what it means to face the power of Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
This last page is just so great because I'm laughing too, much like the Hobgoblin is laughing. Oh,
yeah. Peter. Let me see. Try to find our episode number. Yes, we did cover the next part. What is that? Amazing 260 and 261.
Yep.
For our Hobgobble month, as we said. We were that was episode 46. Scroll down.
Way down.
It was like November of last year. So scroll down. Alrighty, Lilith. So what did you think?
I mean, it holds up. It's good to see the old two back. Like, I was getting antsy. Like, as much as I love the alien costume, it was just like you knew it wasn't gonna last. It was just so many little subtle clues. But I do like what happens to the suit afterwards and stuff. You know what I mean? I think that was just great.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I'm a classic red and blue girl, so you know.
Although we kind of get a version of the black suit coming up because, Black Cat makes a cloth version.
Yeah. She's like, I liked it. We matched. She was one of those girls. We got a match. Good solid story. You definitely, if you're a Spider-Man fan, have to have this in your floppies.
Yes, and they've collected this a bunch of times. So
many times. I personally, I know everybody can't have the single issues and trades are great or whatever, but personally, I have them all. I made an effort. So.
They've collected these in trades. Marvel Tales even reprinted these. There's so many ways you can get these. Even if you don't want to spend the buku bucks for the originals. So.
Can I? No.
So anything else on these?
No, not at all. fun story.
Yes. And next episode will be our final part of the Alien Costume Saga from Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 100 and Web of Spider-Man number 1. So, wonder what happens there.
A lot.
Oh. Web of Spider-Man number 1 is the church. Yes, I'm ready. All right.
That was funny.
All right. Oh, and remember, this episode will be the last one where you have the feedback from Mr. Ron Friend. So stay tuned after the thwip. So
That's what he did.
Hey-o.
This is Wayne's World.
Anyway, so send your thoughts on anything we've covered or the upcoming Spectacular Spider-Man 100 and Web number 1. And then in June, we're going to be covering the lead up to the marriage. Remember, Spider-Man used to be married. Remember?
Because we sure haven't forgotten.
Nope. Never
Now they're just living in sin.
Never forgive, never forget. Anyway, email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, Ray. Or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Follow everything, the YouTube channel. I was going to say you can see me, you can't see Lilith, but follow the YouTube channel. Find everything all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Podlink the book, now in digital and paperback. And remember, when you go in to buy floppies or toilet paper or whatever, and you go on Amazon, use the Southgate Media Group link for Amazon. And help support the show, help support the note, help support Master Doom, Rob Southgate.
Go back and look at my history, and you will find out I am right so much more often than I'm wrong. Mark my words.
Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the internet, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or on Instagram with the cool kids at Lilith Hellfire 69.
Am I supposed to get my medicine soon?
Glug, glug.
Gobble, gobble.
Anyway. So, yes, join us next time. Remember, Spectacular 100 and Web number 1. How does that costume get the bra? We're going to find out. What happens to Spider-Man's podcast? We'll find out. So we can sit around the house and sit around the hose. But until then, swing all back.